Here we go. Hello, everybody. Howdy do. Howdy do. Here we go. Let's see. This is going to be a live video chat show where we interact with the chat room. But we're also it's crafts for adults because we use sharp things like scissors, needles, and heat guns and hot glue guns and dangerous electrical items. But we're a chat room where we like to interact with the chat room as we go along. So I am 6:01. I'm kind of on time. And look who we have in the room waiting on me. It's Angela and Sharon. Hi, Sharon. How are you feeling, Sharon? Angela, how are you feeling? How are your tootsies? Are your feet doing good? Hopefully they're much better. Hopefully. Yeah. I am going to be making another master board here in a few minutes because I need some more. Hi, Kelly Ann. How did your stream go yesterday? I didn't get to come in. I've been busy, but I did see that you came online. There's Jassy. Hi, Jassy. How's Jassy doing? Sharon's great. Good to hear that. Good. Stitches come out tomorrow. Oh, you had to have stitches. Ooh. I like to I don't I like to watch medical shows, and so I watch them do things to feet and you know, I don't mind I like to watch surgery and things because it's helping people and you're improving people because I'm in the medical field anyway all my life. So good to see everybody. There's Kathy. Hello, Kathy. Haven't seen you for a couple days. So good. Doing Jesse's doing good. Good. Stitches and pins. Oh, you had to have some major foot surgery, not just a scraping of the old bunion off. I see, Angela. Well, I hope it all works out, and I hope that you're pain free with the results. We like pain free. We need to be pain free. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a master board. So I need to get some paper out, and I finished up some of my post uh, tags, and I need to get the tag trade out. If anybody wants to do a tag trade and hasn't signed up yet, you can sign up. I think I did blue. Now I think I'm going to do this color for tags. I pulled it out. Those colors. Let's see if I have any more. Brown would be okay. That would be good with those colors. Orangey. There's a kind of a pink and orange. That would brighten that up. And that would look good there. And this too. So we'll just use all of these. And I get to pick one of them for the front side or the back side. And I might just do that one there for the back side, and that means we can glue everything on here. This will be the base of my master board. It's just going to be a collage. So I picked that out. So I'll show you real quick some of the ones I did last week, and they turned out really cute. And I ended up putting a little bit of clear glitter glue on them, and they sparkle a little bit. So if you buy any glitter glue, you can get by with one color, which is the clear silvery color, and it's got the translucent glitter in it. It goes on everything. It glitters on everything that you have, regardless of the color. So that would be one bottle of glue, and it will last you for a long time. I've had that for a couple years, but I have other colors too. But anyway, it turned out really, really cute, and I think I need to do something. I'm always improving. There's always room for improvement. So I'm just going to outline that little heart a little bit so you can see it. And then here's one, and I'm going to send one to Lamont. He's been coming in, and I've got his address. And I did outline this little piece of paper, but I'm just going to outline it a little bit more, just to give it some interest, like that. And this one too. So if you don't get to ink everything, you can make you can pretend, do some pretending. That's what I did. How about that? And it looks good. Escape the ordinary. So if you haven't got your tags assignments, I will be giving them out at the end of the month. And I ended up making three little bookmarks out of the rest of my paper, and they're all signed, and they're ready. And the tags have their tag swap on the back. And here's the last one. And they all turned out really, really good. So I'm going to leave all my ephemera mess here, right here, and make another master board. So there. So let me get my paper down here. Oh, let me get my sign up sheet out. My sign up sheet is not here, not up there, not there. What did I do with it? Is it over here? I got a new book to show you while I'm looking for it. I'm kind of organized. Just need my book. If I can find it. Surely it's not here. Not up there. Wonder what I did with it. I'll look over here again. This book here is going to be nothing but trouble. But this is my new favorite book in the whole wide world. Here it is. It was underneath the book, the big book. So, who has not signed up for the tag trade? We're making tags to trade for the month of May. For the month of May, Kathy, how many? You are to put 2 tags per envelope. Kathy, I'll put you on here. Okay, 3. That's 6 tags with a little bit of love. And they'll be due to mail out the first part of May. So hi, Margaret. Cindy's Cindy's here. Waffles and homemade chicken strips. Woohoo! Are they potato waffles or pancake waffles? I think they're potato waffles. Hi, Angie. Angie got her new glasses. Oh, praise the Lord. Listen, Angie, it will take you a little bit to get used to those glasses. Do you have stairs in your house? Do you go up and down steps? Hi, Goldie. Pancake waffles. Woohoo! Joe fixed me pancakes last week. Hi, Carol. Howdy do, Carol. Carol's coming up. She's knocking on the back door right now. She's going over. Have I missed anybody? Keep going back, but the chats are flying. The chat. Oh, there's Diane. Hi, Diane. Anybody want to sign up? There's Janet Nash for the tag trade. My Margaret's here. Love my Margaret. I love all of y'all, really. To be honest with you, I do. Every one of you. Um, I went back quite a bit. It looks like that's a no, it's not at the top yet. Man, how long is this chat? Let's do bigger strokes. Well, I hope I've said hi to everybody. The chat is a flying. So I'm just going to go all the way down to the bottom and start over. Oh, thank you, Angie. So, do you have steps just coming into the house? Well, just make sure when you look down, just make sure you hang on to the doorway or a handle if you go down any steps until you get used to your glasses. But uh, you should be able to see real good. I hope. Oh, oh no. Kathy said her husband started calmly calling her Alice because she's always going down rabbit holes. I guess that would be good that'd be a good thing to say instead of rabbit trails. Squirrel. Alice. Come on in, Alice. Let's go down this hole together. Thank you, Janet. I went totally pink. You do, you're afraid I'm going to fall down. And well, you get used to it. Now, I have bifocals. It took me over a year to get used to these bifocals. And then I still think I'm not used to them to even today. Uh, I'm always going up and down with the bifocals because the bottom part you have to read is for reading and the upper part is for looking. And I'm always going up and down on my neck. So my neck's going to, you're going to have a crooked neck after you get learning how. But just be patient, okay? And know that you do have to take time to get used to bifocals, even if they're new glasses. Just take your time. Don't get in a big hurry. Hi, Doretha's here. Butterroll's here. Good to see everybody. So, anybody else for the tags? I'll put the tag, signing up for tags. And we're going to make a new master board today and make some more tags. Hi, Linda. All right. And Angie, always ask questions if you need to know anything about your eyes. You ask questions because a lot of people in here wear glasses, and I'm sure that they can help too. All righty. I'm going to put, and I'm available to get this back out at any time. We will get it back out. So let me show you my new book, my new favorite book for the whole world. Yes, you can do. I'll do one without a swamp with for the shed. Okay, okay, Better Roll. I'll put you down for one, and it'll be for a person. I hate to say shut in or homebound, but what I mean by that is not everybody's able to get to the post office or to get stamps or to get out and about because they're not feeling well, or they just got so much going on their plate, and by sending something one way gives them an opportunity to receive and to feel love from us. Does that make sense? Okay, I got you down for one, Doretha. All right. Margaret's got a post office down the street. Woo-hoo, and she uses it too. Hi, Colleen. All right. Thank you, Janet. So, I got this online. I showed you a couple of books last week, and this one came separate. And uh, oh, Angela, Angela sent me a message because I missed her. You have two, Angela, two trades, two trades. So you have to make four tags. Thank you, Angela. Uh, but anyway, this book cost me about $5. It was used. Okay, so let's go. Let's take a few peeks. I will take my time with this because it's like an eyeball pleaser. It's eye candy. Uh, it's um, it's awesome. This book is awesome. So I'm going to enjoy looking at it again. Get it over here so you can see both sides because it's double. It's only like 10 by 10. Uh, the book is only about 10 by 10, and it's square. So but it's double sided a lot. And I am going to be repurposing this book. It was already bought and sold, and now it's sold for the third time. It's sold again, and I'm going to be loving on this book by using this book. And I'm going to be tearing out pages and so forth. And it's because I'm repurposing this book. I'm not going to use this book as a reverse collage, although it would be a good book to reverse collage in. I have intentions of taking the pictures and using them in my other reverse collages. But this would be a great reverse collage book. I could have all kinds of things climbing up and climbing around, hiking around. It's beautiful. I love it. So the contents of this book is blue, orange, green, yellow, purple, and red. It's by chapters, color chapters. So the first one is blue. Isn't this awesome for a quilt or to collage with? Oh, I love it. This is natural landscaping. This is land. Some of them have a little paragraph to explain what you're looking at. Let's see if this one has some writing over here. Okay, this one says, oh, this is a circus ride, amusement park ride up in Ontario, Canada. It goes around and around. The preceding page is a photo in Albuquerque, New Mexico. People appear as silhouettes. No, that's not that page. It says previous. Let's go back. People appear as previous. I don't. Oh, here. This one here. The silhouettes. People appear as silhouettes through a translucent hot air balloon. They're on the other side of the hot air balloon with light. And this is the outside of the balloon. Okay, the next one is, I'm not going to do this for every picture. I'm just going to do these for the first few. A woman in Chatter, Chador, prays in Vakilmosque, and she's in church. And this is a live person. She's got her mat right there. And of course, we already know this one. A red eyed tree frog purchases on a freesia blossom. That's in Bristol, UK. That's in England. And then, of course, the contents. And then this is in China. Terrace of rice fields create a colorful mosaic of patterns in China. It didn't say Una, China. Yunnan, Yunnan, China. And these are rice fields. Isn't that cool? And that's really the only one I wanted to, that's all I wanted to really find out about. But you can see this is a woman, and she's got a piece of fabric, and it's blowing in the wind, and she's running on the beach. If you really want to know where they are, I guess I can find out for. We already know what this is. This is pink flamingos in flight. And some of them are more pink than others, and they say that's from the shrimp that they eat, the pink shrimp. So he hasn't been eating very many shrimps. This has to be a cat of some sort. No, it's a woman. Blue powder on a young woman's face. It enhances her eyes. And this is in London, England. She's got blue powder on her face. You could see her pores. So anyway, I am not going to go page by page. So I'm going to start skipping a few pages so we can move on to our other things today. But this is a very, very, very nice book. And maybe I'll look at it for a little while before I actually tear anything out of it. There's a fish. There's a train. Sorry. Sorry. Somebody was a bad person. Is this a British book? Well, actually, I don't know. It was $40 US. I think it's all pictures from all over the world. It's a National Geographic, so it's worldwide. And it's got Washington, D.C. right there. And I'm looking for a forward page. It doesn't say anything else. I'll check the back just in case. It just goes right into the pictures. But it looks like it was done in, here it is, published by the National Geographic Society, Washington, D.C. So, but the photographers are from all over. There's a Jonathan Adler. He's the owner of 20 home furnishing boutiques across the world, or the U.S. and London. He's also the author of 4 books on designs. So he's worldwide known. Anna Griffiths is a National Geographic photographer. She was the first female photographer. and has worked on dozens of projects, of course, for National Geographic. So she's been in several photography books. And then there's Susan Hitchcock, and she has 15 books, including the National Geographic of geographically regions. And she's worked as a senior editor of the National Geographic. So they're all kind of related to National Geographic. So that would be a good place to get hired on to. That's where Ben ought to apply, because he could live anywhere. Yeah, that's what we want to do. So these are all over the world, but there's a lot of London in here, it seems like. Look at this one with all the butterflies. We should do something like this. And I've got butterfly stickers we can do it with. I was watching Lisa Jameson today, and she's nice. She's very good. She was working on some index cards every day, and she was using Artsy Marlena books, design books. They were punch outs. They weren't. It wasn't clip art or cutouts. You punched. They were like in cardstock form, and all of the pictures were cartoony of Marlene, and they were very, very, they were all color coordinated, and colorful. And you need to go and watch her if you want to see more of the book. Now we're into orange, and uh, she was making an index card today, and it was really cute. There's a NASA. Where's the red spot? Nope. Look at this with a person standing there. Anyway, I could be Alice in this book. Geese in flight. Look at all of that. Oh, wouldn't you like to be in a speedboat or just a cruise boat, just going around in a circle right here? Oh, isn't she sweet? So anyway, I like my book, and I think that this one excited me much more than the other two that I got. But you don't get to flip through them until you get them, unless you buy them on firsthand. But uh, it's this is like a bug or a fly or something. And we're into green. Thank you, Angela. Everybody go click it. Get it out of the way. This is cute. There's a mama and a baby. Oh, look at the little feet. This is an underwater picture. It looks like a little kid's feet, and the fish in the water are nibbling. But that tickles. Ooh, look at this. I only have eyes for you. Oh, the Anna Griffin. Anna Griffin. Griffiths. Griffiths. She's National Geographic first female photographer, has worked on dozens of projects for the National Geographic, including Simply Beautiful Photographs in 2010 and A Camera and Two Kids and a Camel 2008. Annie E. It's Annie, Annie. So it might be spelled different. Oh, yes, Angie, if you're making hidden paper clips, you can use anything you want on them. Anything. Isn't that beautiful? Look how colorful that is. So many things in that. That would be very difficult for me to paint because there's so many different things. There's like 10 different techniques. This is a bush of some sort, and these leaves are on top of it. This is water sprinkling systems in a field. That's pretty cool. This book is awesome. I just love it. This is a deer with his antlers, and he's eating grass. It's a big old buck. I love you this much. So, anyway, there's all kinds of. There's a monkey with a monkey on her back. So anyway, this was my new favorite book, and I will be glad to get it out again and show uh, some more pages of it uh, as when I stream. So if anybody wants to look at this again, I am going to wait before I tear anything out of it, but I will be using this book to cut up. I don't have room for another reverse collage book, but this would be a really good one. Unless you all should, unless you all change my mind, and it should be a reverse collage book. So there's white in the back. They've got black and white in the back. And then here are the images again. If you need to look up the images, it tells you the page that it's on and a little bit of just the page number, and of course they're all National Geographic, but it tells the author, I guess, again in the back. And I didn't count them, but it's got 496 pages, so that's a lot of pictures. But a lot of them are double, so for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna put this over on the floor and get started on something else. Okay, now faux stamps. What do you mean by that, Barbara? Hi, Barbara. Hello, Barbara. Well, hello, Barbara. She's our dolly of the music. Um. Oh, look, there's I Spy Queen, and her name is Anitra. So good to see everybody. So anyway, I've been into tags, and I'm gonna make some new tags with this, and I'm gonna collage this side, but I am gonna cut that white strip off, and we're going to collage, and I'm using the orangey brown colors today. So I'm going to tear out some paper. We'll just start with halvesies. And I'm going to do it like this. It's going to be in piles. We're going to have it in piles. I have a stamp that just cost her 10 cents. I think all this stamps comes from Janet Nash. Well, I don't know. Could be. So there's one. I'll put it over there. This is all going to be extra. Don't know how much I'm going to need. Let's see, what else have you got? This one. This one turned out really cute. So anyway, I Spy Queen has a channel. If you want to put her channel in, you all can subscribe to her. She does pretty things. She makes pretty things. So there. So I'm just going to start putting some glue down. And I'm going to do the edges first. And this way, maybe it'll go fast. It's not a big sheet of paper. But we'll measure it and see how many tags we can get out of it. And I can always use bookmarks if it's not big enough for a tag. The tags have to be 3.5 by 6. We voted, but you can use any theme you want on your tags. So, and then it'll be 2 tags per person. So that's an edge, so I can put it down right there. And there's an edge, a good edge. But if it goes off the end, I can cut it off without a problem. Like that. Get the corners. And the edges. Can y'all see? Am I doing okay? I'm not going to have a whole lot of this print left over. But we'll try and get it on there. Those 2 pieces. So I'm trying to do separate the pieces a little bit. Separate them a little bit. Like that. Let's try another piece. It's the same one as that one. Heavens to Betsy. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Find something, Beth. Here we go. This'll work. Okay. So I'm just going to go a little bit around the edges of these. Get them glued down pretty good. This is what I call a master board, and I'm doing collaging for my master board. You could do it with paint if you want to do a master board with paint, and that's fun to do too. And I've done it that way a lot of times. I would love to do another one, and maybe I will. It's the same one. And they're going to overlap a little bit, which is good, which is fun. It's allowed. It's allowed to overlap. Let's go with this one. This one, I like some of this. Can't tell what's what's real and what's not. Uh-huh. Try that one. And that one. Let's put that one there. Okay. We're doing good. We're coming down the pike, as they say, to the end. Another piece of this. This is a piece of scrapbooking paper. It's the only one that I have. The rest is all painty papers. I don't know if I have any more of that. Oh, I do. There's something. There's something. Little pieces are good. Put them somewhere where I think I might need it. Now let's go back to this color. I'm going to put it right there. Like that. And this one right there. I'll glue this down some more here. I need a little piece right there. Right there. And right there. Coming down the nitty gritty here. Need this one. And this one can go right there. I think that's everything. And if I miss something, I can't tell, so I'll never know. So it'll all be hidden. So I'm going to put some glue on this and smush it down again with the credit card. And then we'll have to let it dry. I use Elmer's Glue All in all my projects anymore. I got tired of the glitter glue. Um, Art glitter glue is a glue that they came up with a long time ago, and they used it with glitter, but there's no glitter in the glue. It was just the glue that they used with their glitter. So they called it, the art glitter glue that we use with our glitter. That's what it's for. So, yeah. And it has been a uh, a popular glue for everybody in our arting community. And you have to put the pen in the tip of it, or it clogs up real easy. It dries super fast. And I was always I didn't like putting that needle in. I'm using the glue, and this one I leave open 24 hours. But I use too much of this glue, and I will admit to that. And glue is expensive these days. Last year, I I could buy a gallon of glue for $11 on Amazon, and this year it was like $21. It doubled in price. And there's nothing wrong with the Dollar Tree glue either. It's just usually a little thinner. Like Elmer's glue, the regular school glue is thinner than the all glue. The all glue is very, very it's thicker than the Elmer's glue, but not as thick as Arlene's tacky glue. But I think it's just as good, and I don't have to worry about it. Now I do have some other glues up here if I ever think I would like to try another glue. It's not that I'm against other glues, but that's cute. That's gonna make some cute tags. So I'm gonna let this dry a little bit. Then I'll trim those edges off, and then I'll measure it out and make some tags. So I'm gonna let the fan is on. I'm gonna let the fan do that. Let's see if I can get it working. My fan's on. Okay, I can't get it to start turning. I'll have to have Joe look at that. Okay, let's see. It has to be blue. Goldie likes pink. Yeah, I don't. Uh, Everybody can't be a wrench. I mean, I could let everybody be wrenches, but I don't need that many wrenches. Sometimes um, there's just too much going on. If somebody has a channel and they would like to put their link in, then I hope that the girls that I do have in blue and with the wrench can do that. Well, you're super anyway, Goldie, just the way you are. So, that's the truth. I'm going to do another page, and I'm going to do another uh, master board, and I'm going to use paint. And I'm going to show you how I do my master boards with paint. And you can do this on a scrap piece of paper or on a um, not my book. You can do this on a scrap piece of paper or a piece of mixed media paper, which is what I have here. And that's what I'm going to do because I want to show you how I do it. This is the way I used to do it when I first started arting. This is the way I did it before I started streaming as well. So I would take several colors and put some paint down and then use my credit card to spread the paint around. And because it's a master board, I'm going to do something like this. So that I have it on the edges. And I'm going to try to keep the backside clean. Yeah, I'm going to try. Here's something there. Okay, that's enough of that color. So now we'll get another color. So this is almost empty, but let's see if I can get anything out of it. Oh, dog alert. So I can say this is empty, even though I could put a little bit of water in there and get some more out. But sometimes you just got to let go. Let it go. Let it go. Got too much on my plate, on my desk. Like that. It's okay if they overlap a little bit. There's something about smearing the paint out with a credit card that is so satisfying. I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to go up here and maybe get another blue. Oh, shall we? That's probably the same difference there. Let's go get, where's my other blues? Singing the blues. Is this the same as this? Carabine. Carabine.
Well, there she is.
Did you find her? Is she okay?
Yeah, she was out in the front yard, but we walked out the front yard.
How'd she get in the house?
Like, oh, I let her inside gate.
You're talking about Nora or Abby?
Nora.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You probably look at that window right there and just turn around and see.
Well, honey, I can't turn around and see. Joe's on babysitting duties tonight. He's got to do babysit. This one's very similar. So I'm going to use another color. All right. Next. This one's a metallic. It's a little different. Oh yeah, this is good. Good. Real good. Oh yeah. Oh my. Yes, ma'am. Come on now, Beth. Make it look good. Trying to get all those little white spots in the middles. Okay. Let me try for another blue. This is dark blue, midnight blue. And I'm just going to do this. Try to get that. There. Oh shoot, I got it on. That's okay. I'll put some other paper on the back. I can put some scrapbooking paper back on there. So this is a master board. And I'm going to let it dry. And we're going to cut it up and make tags out of it. Just for fun. So I'm going to get rid of that. So we're just going to let this dry, and then I'm going to glue some paper on the back side so we can look for that while this is drying. So let's look for something, a little something. A little something for the back side. Light, I want it kind of a light color, solid. Here's some tags. I want those. So let's see now. Where were we? Looking for something light. Something like that for the back would be good. And I think I can fit that on most of it. So this will be good for the back. It's double-sided. I need this side. I want that side. Sometimes you have to pick and choose. Pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose. That's okay. We got it. That's good. I'm going to leave it at that because I can. We can do that. Now, what's next? Let me check up on the chat for a little bit here. Barbara was singing a song, and then Cindy started singing it too. Let's see. Uh, oh, right. Hi, Juju. How do you do? Janet, it's close to her bedtime. If she's not already nodding off, she might be nodding off. Janet loves to scrape paint. Oh, the dog barking was Nora. Abby is in this sick house. Abby's feeling not feeling very good, and we've been tending to Abby real close the past few days. So Abby is 16 going on 17, and so we're taking very good care of Abby right now. We have to stay close to her. So Joe's in charge of babysitting. So anyway, I don't see anything else. If there's anything that you need to tell me about, you can let me know. Like if there's anything else I need to know. Oh, Angie's done 3 paper clips. I can show you some of the paper clips that I have out. That's I haven't done anything with them yet. I can show you. I've got this bookmark from Margaret, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And I have this paper clip. It's a hidden paper clip. And somebody sent me. This is Happy Mail. And this is from Judy. This might have been from Judy. But there's a paper clip in there. And then you put your paper on each side of the page, and there it is. And she stamped me a bunny. Judy is one of our special people that she doesn't know how to do Facebook, and she doesn't really know how to do chat in YouTube. So, but she watches. So she's back there in the balcony somewhere. And this was from, I think, Margaret. And look at that. And look how pretty that is. And that's an ATC card. Here's a coin. And this was from Margaret. And I have some coins over here I need to make up. Isn't that pretty? It's just a piece of fabric. And here's a sticker of a girl playing her violin. Isn't that pretty? And then here's another paper clip. And it's got a pocket in there. And I think I made that. Did I make that? No, I didn't make that. Yes, I did. I think I made that. I don't remember. I've got had flowers like this, is what I'm saying. I don't remember. Can't remember from one day to the next. And this one was from Margaret. It's just gorgeous. It's almost wedding material. Beautiful. And this is an ATC card. Here are some that I made that are paper clips. And somebody sent me some of this tatting, and I put a piece of it on each one. I should put my name on the back. I should. But I'm going to be using these for Happy Mail. But here's some more that I made. This one's got a watch. And I think the tatting looks sweet. I think I ran out of it. I don't have any more of it. And I hated to cut it up because tatting is very time consuming. And okay, so I got those, and they're paper clips. Yeah, they're like that. They're easy to do. I made the middle of it so that you could find it easy. That's what I did. And okay, so there's a few. Then this is where I have all my ACTs that the pockets that we traded, the 3 pockets, and these are from. Okay, she might want to go to bed. This is from Angela, and she had a forest theme. And I do have a forest book of animals to sketch and draw. I should get that out this fall. I'll do it if you all remind me. Here is from Sharon Lumbar, her pocket traded, and she decorated the pocket sleeve with a tassel and a pin and a charm. And this is popular to do. And she put a little piece of silk ribbon on it. And it says, create, be free, and enchant. And it's pretty. And look at this rose paper. Isn't that nice? And the bird. And that's pretty. That's our Sharon Lumbar. And here's some more paper clips that I did that were examples. And I hadn't really decorated it yet. And this one's from Margaret, and it's a hidden paper clip. Isn't that precious? And those are like little strawberries. I've never seen such dainty fabric, and that's fabric. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. And she didn't sign it. Okay. Then I've got some other papers in here that I need to finish coloring. And I've got a little, I think it's a little bird. It's a little birdie. And that was some Happy Mail. And I've got some stamps. And I've got 2 bookmarks in here. This was Happy Mail. And I think I want to put this in my, on the fridge. I was going to put that on the fridge and haven't done it yet. Here's some more paper to color with leaves. And see, I'll cut these out, these leaves. Here's another example of a pocket that I made, a 3 pocket. If you didn't have the plastic sleeve, you can make it out of paper. And then you just glue down here, and then on the edges. And then you've got 3 little pockets, and then you can decorate it. And then you can mail it this way. And then when whoever receives it can do the folding of the billfold part. Here's another 3 pocket. And this one is from Esther. And she has a kitty cat, a butterfly, and a bunny rabbit. This is like a little postcard, ATC size. Make it count. Okay, here's another one. And this one is from Sharon R. And she sent me the whole page. But here are her three ACTs, and they are ocean themed. So there's it says shallow, and this one says keep swimming, and you're turtly awesome. You're turtly awesome, you guys. Isn't that sweet? And these little fishy here is a punch, and you can see through it. And they're a school. It's a school of fish. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, this is from Goldie. From Goldie. And we'll put this. She sent me some pretty little lace. There's a Happy Mail and a piece of wallpaper. Isn't that nice? And this is the same wallpaper that I had in my home up in Kentucky in my living room. It was a rose border, and there were more roses on it. And I had my color theme was hunter green and rose. Just thought I'd share that with you. So anyway, Steph sent me that. I should leave these out for the new um, tags that I'm making. Put this back in there. And then she sent me this one with the gold house and the gold birds. Pretty. And then some little cutouts and stickers. Collage. Very nice. She did real good. And there's one more little piece of paper back here. She sent me some roses. And I'm going to leave that out and use it on my tags. So that was from Steffi. Then this was some Happy Mail, and it's a vellum pocket. And I've got an ATC in it that was one of my ATCs that I made earlier this year. And I stuck it in this vellum pocket. And then these are like current things that I've had that I didn't, I haven't, this was on an envelope, and I cut the corner off so I can use it as a little pocket. When I make a Happy Mail, it'll be a pocket to hold something like that. It was somebody's Happy Mail. And here's another little ATC pocket that I received. And this one is from Brenda Ashford. And look how easy and simple that is. She had one piece of paper, just the size of a tag. She glued down a feather and put some paper up here, stamped a little bird, and then put 3 words and cut them into 3 ATCs. So simple, and it's so cute because they connect. Cute, cute, cute. And I think that's everything. Here's one more. This is an ATC that I made with the horse. I gave some of those out. I need to put a thing on the back of it. This was the love note from Sharon. And these are some postcards I think that I made a while back this summer or this winter. And here's an ATC that somebody gave me, and it's music paper with bees, a bee stamp, and there's birds on that side, and it's a paper clip, hidden paper clip, but I don't have a name on it. And then this one was from Margaret, and she had these corner things, and she's got a music note there, a paper clip, and I think there's a paper clip inside. And then some of her other paper clips, I've got them in my art book. But I just wanted to show those to you from the last batch of things. And I have it all together right here to do something special with it. And I will put all of the trade. They're going to go in my ACT. I can usually leave those out. They can go in my ACT book, my 3-ring binder that I've got in the closet, but I just haven't done it yet. But I've got them all in here, and I do need to make. I need to make some coins for a trade that I'm in with Cindy, and these coins here came from Sharon Lumbar. I'm sorry, Margaret Lovinger. She sent me these. So I wanted to make up some, I wanted to make some coins up. I think I've already done it somewhere. I've been doing so many things, I'm losing track of what I'm supposed to be doing. But she sent me these coins, and I'm supposed to be in a coin trade, and I haven't, she hasn't sent me my trade partner yet. And as soon as I find that out, I will send out my coins. So I just wanted to put this all back in this bag. And I'll be putting some of these in some of the Happy Mails that I sent out the next batch. This is almost dry. So I'm putting these up. So actually, I made the coins. I've made coins for Cindy's trade. I think I have. They're right here. They're over here on this side. These were the coins I made last week, and I've already made them. I just have to write on the back, and they were the birds. I already made my coin, so I'm ahead of schedule. So as soon as I write on the back of these, I can mail them out, but I don't have my partner's name yet. And I have to mail 2 to my partner. And the birds turned out really cute. I got a new bird book last week that I ordered. And I highly recommend this. Three coins. Mixed media bird ephemera, and it's nothing but birds. They're very similar and Victorian looking. A few bigger. There's some small, medium, and large. And I used these birds for my coins. I fussy cut them out. I love this book. It's I love it. It's just pleasing to my eyes. And I know that these books are a little on the expensive side, but this one was worth it because it's got that many birds in there. And then when I'm finished with the insides, I can cut these birds out too on the folder. That's what I liked. Usually they should put it on every side. They should print them on every side. But that's an excellent. Recommend that one. So here, let me just put on here the date and the title, birds, the details, collage, beads, and words. And the artist is me. And this is 1 of 1. And I will do the rest of these offline. So yeah, I'm ready for the coin swap. And I want to thank Esther for sending me the stamps for the circle and the squares. The tags names I have not given out yet. I will give your names out at the end of the month because people are still signing up. So I will give you your I haven't got them assigned yet. So this one goes back in this box, and this goes in this box, and this little bird it goes in there. It's Happy Mail. So, and I'm gonna leave all these things out for the tag book or more the tags that I'm going to be making some more tags. So there's another bookmark. Woohoo! We'll decorate that one, and I'm just putting all this leftover stuff up here at the top. If we get time tonight, I'd like to paint another cat. If I can finish up some, take a break on some, I can we can do a cat. Put that up there. Halfway getting my desk cleaned off. Yeah. There. That's pretty good. So I'm going to get this paper, and it looks like it's dry. It is. It's dry. So I'm going to put this paper on the back. Like that. So I got to put some glue down. I'm going to start at this part. But you can still go ahead and make your tags, and you'll have them ready for when I do give you your names. Hi, Aunt Beck. Come on in. You were up awful early this morning. You were. I saw. I didn't wake up, but I saw you were up. Too early for me. I didn't go to bed till late. That's my excuse. So I am going to put this down here. This is the back side of my tags. Like that. You're up at 5 a.m. every morning? Having a cup of coffee and a bagel. You're usually in bed by 9:30. My sister is the same way. She works at the school, and she gets up at 5:30 every morning. She just wakes up on the days off even. But she has to be at school, by 7:30, I think. But that gives her time to have her coffee, work her puzzles, feed the dogs, tend to the animals. When my mom was still here, my mom was also an early riser, but she would always get up and go over, and if the light was on, she could go over to mom's. The back door would be open, and she'd go in and have a cup of coffee with mom. That was awesome. I envied her for that. I should have done it. I was off. I could have done it, but I didn't. But I did other things. That was just her time. And then she'd go over every night at, I think it was 7 or 8 o'clock to watch one of those game shows, with all the the questions that the with Alex Trebek. What was the name of that TV or that game show with all the categories? So I'm just going to cut this paper off. And then these are going to be tags. So I get to make me some more tag papers like this to put on the back side. I've got a master one and I can make more copies. And I can print it out on anything I want. The blue one's got this off-white pretty shade, and I could do the same thing for this one too if you don't want it to be stark white. So let me cut my paper off. I did. I don't have enough for right here, so I can get some other paper or find something else to use, like, what shall I use? Some other leftover scraps of paper. I'm going to use that. Will the 2-inch be enough? I think it will. That's 2 inches right there. So I'm just going to cut that strip off. I'll use this side. This one's prettier. And this bottom part will be a bookmark. And I don't need it doesn't have to be solid, plain. It could be different. So, just going to glue that down. We'll put it right up next to this one. And I am going to smear it a little bit. Like that. And this will go down there like that. And we'll wipe that off and smush it together like that. Trim that off, and there we go. So what I want to do is space this out for some tags. So tags have to be, see, this is exactly 12 inches, so I can get 2 tags, and I think I can get 6 tags out of this. So I'll go over here to the top, and I'll mark it with 3 inches, 6 inches, and 9 inches. And then I'll have one strip that's about 2 inches down this side for bookmark. And then I'll go down here and do the same thing. 3 and 6 and 9. And now I'll connect the lines, and this is where I'm going to cut. This is where I'm going to cut. As soon as I find my mark, I'm going to cut right here. And then again over here with the 6-inch mark. And again at the 9-inch mark. And then again here, I'm going to do it at the 6-inch mark. So this is going to be 6 inches. And over here, but for 6 inches. And I'll connect these two lines. And then I could cut them apart. And I can do the same thing with this one. I can cut it in half. It's 11 inches, so it's going to be 5.5, which is fine for a bookmark. I don't have any strict rules. I'm going to cut it off at this line right here, and one will be a little bit shorter, and that's fine. And then there's 2 bookmarks here, so I got 4 bookmarks. So I can put this away, and I can put this away, keep my desk clean, and I can cut these apart. And the glue is still wet, but so far I'm not having any trouble. So I'll cut these book tags off, these bookmarks, and this edge here is not very pretty, so I'm going to trim it. And it's because of the wet glue, but I fixed it. So, and I got a little edge here that I can trim off. I'll just take a little sliver. Just a little sliver. And then we can cut these apart. So they do take a little bit of time. They're easy. And once you get going, you just, it's hard to stop. Once you get going, it's hard to stop. I'm telling you. I'm going to trim this one off. And that little bit there, I think. But wait till I turn them over. Here's the other side. Isn't that cool? Look how pretty. Just from scraping paint. Aren't they cool? And we get to decorate them. Then we get to decorate them, yeah. And it's probably better if you would let it dry a little bit more before you trim them, because it might put glue on your scissors. But I'm not waiting. I want to see. I want to see it. My creation. Joe's already cleaned these scissors once for me this year. It won't be long and I'll have him do it again. So there's some more. Look.
Do what?
Look at my tags. Aren't these going to be pretty?
Good color.
Mm-hmm. So, how's Abby doing?
She's doing good.
All right. Is she walking?
Yeah, she's walked the whole time she's been out.
Did you give her anything to eat?
No.
Why don't you try?
Well, okay.
And give her some of that hamburger with rice.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
See if she'll eat it. Warm it up a little bit. Okay, so I got all these tags to do. And I'm going to use, I have to pick out a picture of some sort to put on them. And then I'm going to do, like, I'll have a little piece of lace I can put on them. And I've got to punch holes in them. And I've got to do the diagonal corners and then outline them. And I can still use some of the things that I have up here for a cluster. and do some kind of a cluster with them. And I'll do the same thing on the bookmarks. And we'll do something like this. And I've got something like that. I did like it when I put a real tag on it. Thank you, Betty Roll. I've got these little tiny tags, and I think it's cute on there as well. And then I'm going to put something kind of a little, I've got stickers I can use. I could put a sticker across there. Let me see what else I have down here. I'm going to definitely use that little piece of lace too. We'll put this one on there. And then I've got all this paper that I've tore up that I can use. And I've got some leftover things that I have left over from the first set of tags. This was in some Happy Mail, and this would be pretty. And I'm going to tear it in half and get two pieces on there. And so I could put that there and that one there. And what else do I have? Little bits and bobs. I got some more paper. I could have done some kind of a picture frame, but I can't decide if I like that. I got this extra bookmark to do from the last batch I found. And what else have I got over here? Oh, I got some text paper I could still use. Just a little. Don't need a whole big piece. I could just do that much. I can do that much. Tack all that down. Then I've got these pretty stickers. And I want to use some of those. This is another set I highly recommend. These are Knaid, Knaid sticker sheets. There are a variety. This one is called Happy Crafting. I'm not sure. This is the women. I think there's a name for them, and it might be Happy Crafting. I'm not sure, but there's different sets. And these were, I think, about $16, but there was like oodles and oodles and oodles of stickers. And the sheets are like this. And they're different. Every one of them are different. Excuse me. And there's white girls and black girls. And there's cup, they're doing different things, eating and drinking coffee, or some are posing, dancing, or whatever. And see, like this one here would be cute on the bookmark, or this one of these for starters. Let's see which one will look good. So I want to glue my little cluster down, and I'm going to put the lace at the bottom because I've got to put a hole in the top. So we'll glue that at the bottom, and I think I'll do that with a little bit of hot glue because it won't take as long to dry that way. Okay. We'll put that one down there. And this one over here. Like that. And then I'm gonna use the wet glue for this, and I'm just gonna do an oval, and I'm gonna start laying some of this down, and a little piece of fabric, and then I'm gonna put some more glue, and I'm gonna put that down, and then I'm gonna put this down. And then I'm going to put my tag down, my little piece of paper. I got some index card, text paper. Not enough glue, a little bit more. And I think I'm going to try to find me a thinner tip for this glue, because I think I used too much glue. And I'm just going to lay that string right there. And then I'm going to find me a sticker. And they're a little tricky to get off, but they are clear background stickers, and they're nice. They're very thin, but they're nice. And I'm going to lay this right on top of everything. And it's going to go right over top of that string. And I'm going to punch a hole and put a tassel. What do you think? Have I missed anything important? Hi, Candy. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, I am having fun. Thank you, Margaret. So, Linda's here. Hi, Linda. Good. Good to see you all. Glad you're here. So, we're finishing up on some more tags, and I decided I was going to participate this time. Sometimes I don't participate because I'm doing so many things. So I'm going to try to play along this time. So I am looking for something. Don't know if I want to I could use this. Fuzzy uh, yarn. And what I'm going to do is cut it off there. And then I'm going to find my stapler again. And then I'll staple it on right there. It'll go up here like this. And then I have to go over the yarn. Get the yarn. Like that. And then staple it like that. And it almost got both. It almost got both. So I still have my hot glue gun, and I'm just going to reinforce the back. It just snagged it. It just snagged it, but it's enough. So I'll hot glue the rest of it down. Nobody will know but me and you. I promise. So there's our little tag. And if the yarn is too wimpy, I can just shorten it a little bit and lighten the load. Like that, and it will stick. See? So I still have to cut the corners, and I'm just going to eyeball it, and then I'm going to outline it. Details, all the details. I'm going to glue this one down before I lose all the pieces. So let me glue this down real quick. be like that, and like that. Like that. And I really don't need the thread on there. I don't know that you can really, it's all underneath the sticker. So I don't really need the thread on the little baby tag. So I'm just going to glue it on there like that. And I've got just a little bit of a corner there. And this is extra. There's 251. So it's going to be number 251. We're going to have that on there because I had a little bit of glue to use up. So that's fine. So now I want to get, I'll get another girl. I'll get one of these girls. How about the girl with the moon? She's dancing in the moon. These are a little tricky to get off. Once you get started, you got it. So here she goes. Over all of that. And I get to cut the corners. And put a hole. And find me some blue. I'm not going to make it super long this time, just that much. And then we're going to get our stapler. And we'll go over top of the thread. And then I can staple it right there. Come on, it'll work. It works. Like that. And it got it on both sides. And I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue to make them go together. Just a little. And I'm going to push them together so they'll hang out together. All right, and a word. I need a word. So, where did I get those words from the other day? I got a book that had those words in it. I don't remember the words, where the words came from. But they came from the back of the book. Oh, the vintage book. I've got it up here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll get that vintage book back. It's up here. Come on, there it is. This vintage book, it's a pretty nice book too. And it's a cutout. You have to cut everything out. But it's got a lot of tags, ephemera, any Victorian stuff. And some are black, brown on cream. And there's the colored kind of things. There's a couple of blue pages. And some straight butterflies are in here at the front. There's a page of butterflies. But in the back were the words. So let's see what we can find. See the world. And Aspire to inspire. Be an adventure, keep going, dare to fail. Constantly curious. Master your craft. I like see the world and trust your instincts. Or try new things. Take the risk and try new things. I'll just take those two. Now we can trim. Okay. All right, I just need to put these down. And when I outline the, I can use a little bit of that glitter glue on here, and then outline these words with the marker. When I do the marker, I'm going to put black marker around the edge. So there's one. And there's one. And it'll look so much better outlined. Okay. So we'll leave that out. Now, it's 8 o'clock, and I think I'm going to try to paint a cat. I think that would be a nice switch from the tags since we've been working so hard on them. So, have I said hi to everybody? I hope I have. So, I'm just going to take what I could do is, and I still have this to cut up yet, so I can go ahead and cut it up too. Let's get it cut up into tags. At least we'll have it started. And I'm just going to trim. And this is going to be on the back of the cards. Okay. All right. So then I'm going to lay it down, and I will get rid of this little stuff that I don't need. Like that. And so we're going to measure again. And this is going to be 8 inches. So I want 3 by 6 tags. So I can do 3 by 6 this way, and I can get 4 tags out of this. And then I'll have bookmarks. Okay. So I'm going to use my ink pen for this one. So I'm going to mark the 3 and the 6. And then I'm going to go 12, 6 and 12. And then 6 and 12 down here. And we're going to go across with this one. Let's see. I want 3 and 6 down here too. So I can make a mark from here to here. And again on the 6. And I'm going to have this 6 there and a 6 here. Here we go. And I'll go across this way. Come on, guys. Come on. You all get out of the way. You guys are in the way. 6 here. So I got 2 tags and a bookmark. And then again down here. And I'll have 2 tags and a bookmark. That's it. So we can cut this out, and then this will be extra down here, and it'll be scrap. Like that. This is what it looks like on this side. And see, my camera's not messing up at all today. The other day it was going nuts. And what I ended up doing to get it to stop is I did a defragment cleanup on my computer. And my computer does it automatically every week. But I went ahead and did an extra, and it cleared it up, and I don't have any of the pixel problems. So that's what happened with me. So if anybody has camera problems, you might want to check your defrag. And what it does, the defragment, it's like everything you've got open on your computer. You've got drawers open, files open. You got your picture files. You got your Facebook. It's open. Your Messenger is open. The internet's been open. You've been Googling. You've been searching for different things, and those pages are open. And what other things you use on your computer all the time? Whatever your programs are. If you were typing up something, that was open. Well, the defragment closes all the drawers and the files everything, and puts everything back away. Because you get too much open on your desk, you can't see it, right? So you have to put everything away. That's what defragment does. Puts everything away for you. I just wanted to get these cut up and stacked so that we know what we're going to do. And I'm going to do the same kind of little collage on here with all of those papers that I have there. So I've got all my tags and bookmarks together. And I'm going to take a little rubber band. And this is what we're going to work on. These are finished. These are to do. And then all of these that are not finished, or all of my things that I've got to use, I'm going to put it in a box, or I'm going to put it in someplace here together so that I'll have it to work on. And I've got a box right here. This is my marble box. And if we ever have to do any more marble paper, if anybody wants to see me do marble paper, tell me so that I can do it next time and show you how we make marble paper. So this is all the little leftover things that we used on our tags. And I can just get this little, put all the goodies in the box. There's another one. Words. There's my glue stick. I'm going to put the stapler in here too. I got these two. Those would be pretty on something. So we might get to use those. So all of this leftover stuff, I found a key on my desk. That would be cute on a tag. And some of this is all garbage. And there's another bird that looked cute on a tag. This would be good on a tag. Some ephemera, Happy Mail ephemera. What we got over here? Some more paper that I tore up if we need it. So this is all garbage here. Like that. And now we'll put the tags in there. This is the tag box now. And all of these were things that I was using. See, the paint brushes will be cute on those too. And we'll put these in the tag box. I'm going to send that to Juju. She can use it in her cowboy book. She's got a cowboy book. And Juju's been streaming every evening. She's been streaming at night for about an hour or two. Not a very long time, but just enough to, for a bedtime relaxing type thing. So I'll put all that over there. And just cleaning my desk up so we can paint that cat. Now, I put the cat in the box, didn't I? What did I do with the cats? Where did I put the kitty cats? They've got to be in the box here. They were together. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I bet you saw me do it too. I just gathered all that up, and there they are. There they are. We're going to paint a cat. So these are going to go over here. All right. Let's do this little kitty cat. Now, they've got puffy on their heads. And I wonder what I did with my little springs, pop-up springs. I don't know. So let's get my art book out. And I think we'll do this page. So we're going to do a background page. So we get to put some paint down. We're going to paper piece it. I'll do some paper. And it'll be pretty. And maybe I can find a little plaid. So the kitty cat is the green. I'll pick this paper out first. Then I'll know what color to do the background in. I am Margaret. I'm a night owl. And I tell you the problem is uh, I sleep in the mornings, and then if I eat breakfast or something like that, well, I kind of lay down to watch something to digest, and the next thing I know, I'm sleeping again. So I nap after breakfast. So there you go. So I have a big old long nap after breakfast, and then I think I have to have another one in the afternoon. So let's see what kind of paper we want. Let's get this book out. Yeah, get some pretty paper. Yep, that's the one I want. So I'll let you all pick out the paper. This is going to be for the back, for the cat. For the cat, we need some kind of a um, either a plaid or some kind of small design. Nothing too fancy, but something soft. Maybe a pastel. And these are good pastel colors. See, I could use that for the cat. It's a stripe. Here's some more tags. I'm going to pull that out. Okay, I like the green. See, this would be pretty too. It's pastel, and it's got a little bit of, a striation to it, but it's real pale. And if we did the background, like in greens, we could do the pretty pink tag on cat on top. And here's another green. I kind of like this. I kind of like that pink one. Do I need to go any further? Usually it's the first one I see. Hi, Debbie. And then we can do the background in pink, and then I might be able to doodle on it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pick those two for starters. That would be pretty. If I did it in the kitty cat in this, then I can doodle on the flowers on the kitty cat. Let's try it. And then the background, I can do just like I did the blue, only in greens. That's all. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to do it that way. All right. So the background's going to be in green. And I'm going to use shades of green. about that? All right, here we go. Okay, if y'all need me, get my attention or type in caps so I can see you. Goldie likes watching me make marble paper. It's an experience. I got glue all over my hands, but we'll survive. So I'm going to put down some of this first because this is metallic and this is very close. They're both limey. This is lime tree, but I'm going to try to use them both. So let me get me another scrap piece of paper for my edges. That way I can do my edges without any problems. Let's try that. That. Got my card. I don't know if you could tell the difference between the two or not. I don't think you can. One of them smells. I do know that. I think paint will sour, but it don't ruin the. It dries and then it's okay after it dries. So yeah. So let's use some of this. Not much left. As a matter of fact, I think it is empty. I can see all the way to the bottom. Okay. We'll try this green. Oopsie. That's okay. Won't hurt a thing. Ooh, that's pretty. I might be able to use a yellow with this. This is a crisp green. It's a crispy green. Okay, I think that's enough. So I'm going to try putting some more of this green back down, just to see if it will go over top of the darker green. It's kind of like a metallic color, and you can't tell. Well, you can. You can see the shiny. Okay. That's the way it's going to be. If that's the way it is, that's the way it's going to be. Okay, there it is. So now I get to take and dry this for just a minute. I feel like I want to put a tree on it. So Beth, do we need to put our paint in a ice can? Put our paint in a ice can? Say it again, Angie. In a Okay, so that's good. But I want to put a tree on here. So let me think. What book do I have that might have a tree in it? Gee, I can't imagine any books that I would have that would have trees in it. I've got some things already tore out in the back. Let's see if there's a tree. Yeah, we'll just look for a little tree. And I can make up a tree. All I need is a few pieces of paper, and I can make a tree. I can make a tree out of paper. Can't I? Yes, I can. Let's just take a quick peek back here and see what we have. Right, there's a tree. Looking for a tree. Look at this bird. This came out of another book. I don't know what book it was in, but there's another book. Oh, heavens to Betsy. These papers are just giving me a hard time. Oh, look, a train. I should send that to Tim. She did send me some Happy Mail the other day. Maybe I need to save that for Tim. I'll make a Tim envelope. Got some more words back here. Better take them out. There's waterfalls, swamps. There's some trees. Here's a tree. There's a tree trunk. So let's see if that's enough. How much, Michelle? Hello. What's Michelle been doing? Okay, so let me put this book away. And make a tree. I'm gonna cut this tree out. I'm not going to use the mushrooms. So it's going to go off the table. And it's going to look like a tree. Like that. And we might as well do it on this side too. This is a tree trunk. A real tree trunk. So there's my tree. And we'll cut it in half. Because it's too short. And it just needs to be about that tall. I'm making it look like it's got bark, bark on it. So we're going to make the tree this tall. And then we're going to make some we're going to make some leaves. And we're going to give it some character. Okay, I'm making some leaves for our tree. And it's going to be kind of a palm tree, sort of. Okay, moving right along here. There. Okay. Are y'all with me? are you are you seeing what I'm doing? Are you seeing what I'm making? It's a makeshift tree. It's not a real tree. It's a made up tree. I'm going to do a kitty cat. Where's the cat? My goodness, I've lost the cats again. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. I'm going to do this little kitty cat right here. Just a little kitty cat. So I decided to make the background green, and then I decided it needed a tree in the background. For some reason, I just wanted to make a tree. Don't know why. I just felt like a tree would go good with this picture. And so here we go. So I made some leaves, and it's kind of a palm tree, and it's going to go down looking like this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. So, yeah, I don't like that one. I'm not going to use it. I don't think I'm going to use that one either. I think that's all I need right there. That's it. That's all I'm going to use. For some reason, uh, that's enough. Enough is enough. So, I got these other papers here. Let's see what we've got. I thought maybe I was going to do that, but then I decided the palm tree was more fitting, and these would have been cute down here. I could still use those. I might use them. And they might be just down here at the bottom. A couple of trees. Just for interest. Because I'm going to take that other little kitty cat sticker and put it down here too. It's going to go down here somewhere. So it will. And then I've got some words. So this is what I'm going to make my kitty cat out of. And then this little kitty cat is going to go down here somewhere. He's going to be the baby kitty. And then maybe I could slip these two little trees in. And then I can say, courage, dear heart, be true to you, follow your heart, enjoy today, strive for greatness, prove them wrong, still I rise, take the risk, what you are comes to you. You are doing great. Actually, you can conquer from within. Prove them wrong. That's in there twice. It must be really double good. And focus on the good. Be courageous. Good things take time. Do what you love. No guts, no story. My life is my message. Know thyself. Enjoy the little things. Be brave. Persist. Relax. Slow down. Dream big. Let it be. Shine like the stars. Fortune favors the brave. Be grateful. Live in the moment. Be fearless. Kindness is contagious. Flourish. Enjoy it all. What you seek is seeking you. Nobody's perfect, and you are enough. Does any of those ring a bell? Sweet angel. So, if y'all need me, let me know. Dream big. Thank you. Dream big. Okay. And we're making a big old kitty cat. Thank you. So now I'm going to turn this over, and the kitty cat has to be about this big. I'm going to say it's going to be about this big, because it's going to be a big kitty cat, because we're saying dream big. So it's going to be about this big. So I'm just going to get a pencil, and you may not be able to see this, but I will. And I'm going to make out two heads. I'll cut the head out and make it bigger. Make it double. And then we want this to come down to here. Meow. And I'm going to make it a little taller than what they have it. And then this is where his eyes, I'm just trying to get this is going to be on the back, so we're not going to be able to see this. This will be the freckles and his ears. And I think we should make them cat eyes. Yeah, he'll have cat eyes. So maybe not quite that big. It'll be this big. Okay, and then this is going to be like this. And then he's going to have a tail. And it's going to go up, 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 and curl around like this. And then go back around. And I think this should be like that. And then this is going to go down to his back leg. And we're going to have his back leg. That looks more like a shoe than a paw. And then like that. It's a cartoon cat. What do you expect? So that's going to be my kitty cat. And that's about size. So when I cut the head out, I'm going to add another piece of paper. So I'm going to pretend I'm in kindergarten. I'm just going to cut the whole paper up. That's what the kindergartens do. They draw right in the middle of the paper and run the whole sheet. Do you ever notice that? Okay, now come on, Beth. You can do this. Yes, you can. It's not hard. It's just fiddly. It's fiddly. I've got a little pair of scissors. I'm just challenging myself. Almost done now. Okie dokie. We got the cat tail out. Now we're going to do the back. And I'm going to take this piece and put it right there. And now I'm going to cut the cat head out. I'll make them with bigger ears. Better to hear you with, my dear. And we're cutting the kitty cat's other ear, and then his head is going to go down, and then he's going to have his front paw. And then his other paw, front paw. And then his body. He's a long-bodied cat. And then we're going to cut his other paw, back paw out. And then the last leg. He didn't have a leg to stand on because he's got paws. And there we go. He's going to be going the opposite direction. That's okay. We did that on purpose. We did that on purpose. So all of this is not necessary. I'll keep the bigger pieces just in case we need it for something. And then get rid of the little pieces, which is just that much. Almost tore up my tree. Bad. We'll have to put a little bit extra glue down on those trees. That's what we'll do. We'll just glue it down a little bit better. Okay. Is that all right? I think it looks okay. So here's our kitty cat. And he can be over top of the tree a little bit, like he's in front of the tree. Or not. Or it could be over here. Here he is. I gotta find me that puffy, that pop-up. I do have some pop-up things, but I don't know where the spring things are. Got some puffy stuff here. Okay, some of that there. And put this back in. There. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this puffy stuff And I'm going to make a few pieces of it. And it's going to go in the back of the kitty cat and raise it up a little bit. And I'll take this paper off, sticky off, and stick it on there after in a minute. Fix his neck a little bit. Like that. There he is. And then I'm going to glue him down. And we've got 15 minutes to finish him up. What else do we want to put on our kitty cat? Do we want to put something around his neck? Well, I think, you know what? I was going to decorate some of these flowers. But now that you're here, Michelle, maybe I need to use a little bit of this. And I think I'm going to outline the face, the top face. And then down here, we're going to put these trees, these little trees. Because he's walking around in the forest or somewhere. He might be going down to the beach. And this is the path that goes down to the beach. And then I've got this other little tall tree. It kind of goes with this tree. I'm going to put it down too. Put it down over there. I can always add more trees. And then this little kitty cat, he just has a little puffy dot. He's going to be down here too. This is his little baby, her baby. So I'm going to look for my what do you call these things? Calligraphy pen? My quill? Is this a quill? Is this a fountain pen? Very similar to all three. And I'm going to use this to outline my kitty cat with, because it's a thin fine tip quill. And this way you'll see a little shadow behind the head. And it'll give it a little bit of character. I don't get to use it very often. And I should. I should use it. And I can make his toes. What do you call them? Paws. Their feet are paws. So what do you call their toes? I know they got pads. Well, hi, Lori. Hi, honey. Come on in. We are goofing off with the kitty, making a kitty, and we're having fun. And I'm just doing a little detail work. For some reason, it's not writing, but it could be it has a little bit of glue on it. Because I did go over some glue. Come on. It does collect lint, paper lint. Okay, that's good. And then we're going to give him do little decorations on his face, and this will be our practice. So we're going to put a heart nose, and then he's going to have one of these, and the glue is wet under the paper. It's okay, we'll do it on there. And then we're going to do eyes. Like that. Yeah, that's the way it's going to be. So now I just have to do it on here on top of these sticky things I put on there already. So let's see if I can do it. Do a good job. Do it a decent job anyway. Oh no, I dropped the stickers. We got 2 more cats to do. Not tonight though. We'll do them later. Okay, let's okay. Finish this here. And then we're going to do an eye here. And an eye here. And a heart. And a mouth. And some whiskers. A little bit of eyeballs. I know it's not super dark, but I can make it darker. But I think that's what I'm going to, but I think that's what I want, just that much. So I'm going to go ahead and peel my stickers off. Here we go. There's another one. Okay, we got puffy stickers. We're going to just put that down on there. And it's going to be 3D. And now we're going to take our glue and I'm trying to find um, a smaller tip. Let's try this glue. This is a different glue, but um, it's clear glue. But let's try this. See if it comes out in a smaller. It's thick. And I guess I could always go back over it if I have to. This glue is thick and I'm putting it on thin. My hand's cramping. Oh, shoot. And then the thing about glitter glue in a salt shaker is you get to just shake it on like a salt pepper shaker, and you don't have to have it too thick. So you're not really wasting that much. You're shaking it out really thin over your glue, wet glue, and then we're just going to take, instead of shaking it on a piece of paper and pouring it back in here, we're just going to take and put this in the garbage because there's really not that much there. You don't use a whole lot of it. And this is just the first coat, and then we're going to see if I need to do it any more anywhere else. We'll see. So I'm just going to go over the garbage can and tap this off and see what we get. No muss. See, a lot of people think back in the old days when we used glitter, it was everywhere. This is it. It's done. Okay. Now, it's just on his main body. Do I need to put it elsewhere? So, glitter paint. Oh, I don't know if I've had any glitter paint, but I've got the glitter glue, the glue glitter, the glitter and the glue. And I like it real well too. Is that enough glitter on it? Okay. You raise it back up a little bit. I'm thinking I do need to outline him in a darker pen or a fine tip marker or a real pretty brown pencil. And this is what you call mixed media. This is true mixed media because you're using paint, we're using magazines, we're using glue, we're using pencils, we're using scrap paper and stickers. This is mixed media. And then a little darker around his face. Okay, Candy. Good night, honey. I'm quitting too. And what did I do with his word? Oh no. Did I lose it? No. Dream big. And I can put this up here and maybe outline it real good in black. You have cats. Okay. Does that mean they lay around on everything? Hi, Chris. Hi, honey. So I'm going to get a marker. Just see if I can't. Something like that. And then I'm going to outline her face again. Now I have a cat, but she doesn't get up on things. Like I don't allow her on the tables. She'll get up on the couch and on the back of the couch. And she'll come up on the bed, but she doesn't get up on my dresser or my kitchen table or the cabinets or nothing. I don't allow that. Oh, Michelle. Oh, hi, Tam. Tam Tam. Welcome, Tam Tam. Glad you're here. So this is one of my mixed media creations. And I think that the darkness of the eyes and everything needs to come out too. So I'm going to do those. I'm going to do some more here. And we'll just spruce it up a little bit. Oh, there she is. Okay. Well, that's all I'm going to do tonight. I'm done. I cut the cat out of uh, scrapbook paper. I had scrapbooking paper. And I cut the cat out and then I made two faces. so that it's up on Puppy Dog. And my inspiration was the sticker down here because it's on a Puffy sticker. And then I added the tree in the background and all that stuff. Oh, sometimes that does that in YouTube. Don't worry about it. That's okay. You just really want to know. So so I'm going to use just a tad of this, and I could put some inner ears. Said it was going to quit. It's hard. It's hard to quit when you're having fun. There, I got her ears and her nose. Okay, so guys, that's all I'm going to do. I've been in here. Hi, Bonnie. Martise is here. Hi, everybody. I missed saying hi to some of you. Hello, I didn't mean to. I've been busy. I've been working it good. You see this? Oopsie, didn't hurt a thing. So you can see the glitter. Used a little bit of glitter. So yeah, I've been on here for 3 hours. So it's time to let my back rest. it's and I've been in here since 5. So I've been really up been sitting here for 4 hours. I've been getting ready for you. So Juju will be on in a little bit if she's not already on. So I'll be back on Thursday, and we're going to do tags. And if anybody wants to sign up for tags, you can either message me or come back Thursday, and I'll explain the tag swap. I'll explain it and show you what we're going to do. So that's it, guys. So thank you all for coming in and hanging out with me. And I'll see you Thursday, if not in the chat room somewhere else. Oh, I got to put a date on it. Let's see, where's my date stamp? Okay. I'm going to unplug my hot glue gun. And it does get hot. It melt. Oh, it didn't melt this, but it just put some glue on it. It did. It melt this little container. So they do get hot, guys. Be careful with your hot glue guns. And I'm looking for my date stamp. Put that in the glue. Okay, I don't see it. I like to do the date stamp, but I'll just have to do it by hand. So let's just do this. Thought I was going to get this working again. Trying to be fancy. And it is April the 22nd. 42225. Sounds like a phone number. Okay. So that's it, guys. Thank you all. Good night. Good night, Angela. Thank you, honey. Crafting on the back 40. That's Juju. Make sure you give me a thumbs up on the way out. Let's see. I think I had a phone around here somewhere. There's my phone.